Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone is well and enjoying this very sunny day here in the UK. It's a Monday, the 15th of September I think it is. No, 14th of September. So today's video is just going to be a very quick unboxing of something that I've had for a little while. And it is, as you can see in front of you, the Walking Dead All Out War Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo Collector's Resin Diorama that was done by Mantic for the Walking Dead board game. So just looking at the box, you've got a picture of the completed diorama showing Carl, Grimes, Glenn, Michonne and Negan, and someone else I don't recognise. I think it may be Carol, but I'm not 100% certain. There's no real mention on the box, but they're all kneeling and obviously waiting for Negan to make his selection as to who goes. So that's the front of the box. If you look at the rear of the box, it's just basically the contents. Now the good thing about this box is that the Negan character comes on a separate base, so you can field him in games if you so wish. And the other thing is that Glenn, rather quite morgly I suppose, or ghoulishly, comes with an alternate head. So in the comic, when he's struck by Negan, his eye pops out of his skull, and this alternate head depicts that, depending on how gruesome you want to be. So basically shows you the contents. You get 3 character cards, and then there's just some information in various languages on the side. The ends of the box are basically what the product is. The top of the box is what the product is, and then on this side you just get the barcode, ages 14 plus, and what it is, supplied, unassembled, etc. So it's a resin kit. A lot of the miniatures that come with Walking Dead are actually like a polyvinyl plastic. So open it up, you get a little cardboard tray, and you get your 3 character cards for Carl, Rick and Negan. And then you don't actually get a lot of parts, but being as they're moulded in resin, the parts are actually very nice. So you get the basic scenic base, and then you get the various figures. So if we have a look at Negan, so hopefully you can see him. He's quite well detailed. Obviously he's got Lucille, his bat, with him. The base is textured, which is quite nice. But the way they've sculpted these, they look like they've done plenty of the sprue gates, so that when they're pouring the resin, it's obviously got somewhere to go, and the air can be forced out. So Rick Grimes, quite nicely done. As I say, I think this may be Carol, but I'm not 100% certain. I mean, even down to the detail on the tread on their boots has been replicated, which is fantastic. Right, so Glenn and Carl come in parts. So Carl, his head is separate, mainly because of the size of the hat. It would have been difficult to mould that as one piece keeping the hat in place. So it's right that they've done that. And then obviously they've done the separate heads for Glenn, one with his eye popping out and then one prior to the attack by Negan. And you get some arms which go onto the sides of his torso. And again, you know, the quality of the sculpt is really good. I can't really see any mould lines on these to speak of. They may be there. It may be that they show up after you've put a spray on them for base coating. But seriously, you know, the quality is absolutely magnificent. And then we've got Michonne, probably one of my favourite characters within the series. So she's there. She's got her signature dreads. It's fantastic. So, as I say, they were all moulded in resin and with the base. And a lot of the figures have, let's take these two. We'll just clip and there you go. So a lot of the figures, I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but there's just some little, tiny little peg marks on them. And that is so that you can accurately locate them onto the diorama board as you build it. Now, I will obviously build this and paint it, and I may see if I can pick up maybe a larger Games Workshop oval base just to plop this on, because I think it would look better presented on a slightly larger base that's just painted black or something, ready for the diorama. And then I might see if I can find a suitable little display case for it to go into. And just as an aside, all of these sprue gates, I tend to keep these, and the reason I keep these is I think the way that they're textured and things like that, they make excellent, like, just little scenery additions to the bases of some miniatures. And I've used, certainly with Forge World resins and things like that, where I've had them, I've used them as sort of like just large blocks of concrete, you know, which might have formed barricades or something, and I've just put them on bases of other miniatures. So again, just some used there. So I tend to keep these, so they're a handy thing to have in your bits box if you just want something for additional rubble on a project. But as I say, Walking Dead, All Out War, Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo, little diorama. All being well, I will try and do a painting tutorial for it. I can't promise anything at the moment, but I will try and get it out to you guys. I don't know if this is still available. I must admit I didn't do a check before recording the video, but certainly the Walking Dead game is still available from Mantic, so it may be possible to find these. You never know. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully I will see you again soon. It would help me out if you would just subscribe and like. It just helps with the YouTube algorithms, and it would be a real plus. So thank you if you do, and I will speak to you soon. Take care. Bye bye.